What is up, guys? Welcome back to this daily cryptocurrency once again, and in this video we're going to be having a look at Floki Inu. Can this 5x 10x in the near future? What is going on? Why is it dumping every time it gets listed on Binance US and Binance.com? Is Binance manipulating the price? Is Binance dumping on their investors Floki? So let's have a look at, before we get into more CoinMarketCap, I do want to have a look at TradingView real quick. So right here we have the Binance US. Okay, that was the announcement right here. Everything pumped and then shortly dumped after. That was Binance US, which is only available to US users, obviously. And of course, a few days later, or a couple weeks later I should say, we got the Binance.com listing, and guess what happened? Boom, pumped and then dumped again. Now that's actually very interesting, because right here was a 79% pump, sorry, and here was also a 75-78% pump and dump. So it's actually very interesting that not only both pumps were the same, but they both dump exactly the same shortly after. So of course, when they announced everything pump and then dump. Now we saw this happening to PayPay as well a couple days ago, or a few weeks ago actually, on the same time. If we have a look on PayPay right here, that was actually the listing as well. As you guys can see, that was the Binance listing, and then shortly after the Binance listing, everything started going up, and then boom, everything started crashing right after. So a lot of people say, oh, Binance, but is Binance really the solution to essentially grow your coin, your token? Is it Binance the ultimate solution to get rich? I don't think so, guys. But let's have a look at Floki Inu right here. Before we have a look at a whole technical analysis, let's have a look on CoinMarketCap. Currently ranked 97. So Floki Inu is in the top 100 finally. Well, not finally, but a regain the top 100 rank. A lot of altcoins are essentially bleeding, and Floki Inu keeps on making its way up, not bleeding as much. So market cap is currently $353 million. Of course, volume is sitting at $50 million, which is quite high for a market cap of $350 million. So we got 14% approximately of the market cap that is currently being traded, and it is exactly what we want to see. Now, Floki Inu is not just a meme coin anymore, by the way, guys. They have play to earn, they have gaming, they have DAOs. There's a bunch of things going on. I mean, you could go to Floki.com right here, and I mean, it's not really Floki Inu actually, it's actually Floki right here. But the people's currency, they have a lot of partnership with football clubs. Floki is a utility token of the Floki ecosystem. I believe they have even Floki Swap, I'm not sure yet. But guys, I've been in this project for a long time. I called it about a year and a half ago, something like that. And I mean, that's about it. They're in a lot of good exchanges, as you guys can see. I mean, if we go to markets right here, you can see that essentially, you know, they have Bitfinex, KuCoin, you know, Uniswap, Binance, Gate.io, OKX, Bybit, Huobi, and Poloniex. Now, originally, Floki was actually essentially a meme coin. It was to make fun of Elon Musk's dog's name, which name is Floki. He has a Shiba Inu named Floki, and essentially what that caused is that a lot of people wanted to FUD into something that's with Elon Musk, and obviously Elon Musk talks about Floki a lot on Twitter, so they decided to essentially name it Floki. Now, the interesting thing is that Floki is also a character from the Viking. That's why they put pretty much a Doge Shiba Inu character with essentially a helmet and horns. So that's actually pretty interesting. We got 263,000 people on the watch list. The community is massive, and like I said, guys, this is not only meme, it's gaming, it's metaverse. There is a bunch of things right here: marketplace, NFTs, DeFi, DAO, Ethereum ecosystem. I mean, there's like a whole bunch of things going on with the Floki Inu you know, community and the Floki ecosystem, and I think that this is really gonna thrive in the next bull market, and I would not sleep on this cryptocurrency right here. Let's have a look at a technical analysis, Floki on the 4 hour. So we covered right here the Binance dump, the Binance US, Binance.com pump and dump, and now we're currently in an uptrend. Now, the good thing is that Floki is actually holding this nice little uptrend on the 4 hours. So we are actually still in an uptrend, and we know the trend is your friend until it bends, right? Now, we did have two false breakouts right here, because we know that this is a very strong resistance, right? I said multiple times that if we essentially break this resistance right here, we're most likely gonna fly, right? And what happened is that we broke it once on Binance US, two on Binance.com, and of course that was two failed pumps. Now, the good thing about this is that we are nearing, Floki keeps on making these highs right here, and it keeps on trending to the upside, and we're nearing this resistance. And I think once we do break this resistance organically, and I'm not saying pump and dump, exchanges, listing, news, I'm saying organically, that means people want to trade the breakout, people want to trade you know, they want to do TA and they want to trade it, they want to do chart analysis and trade that breakout, then of course we're going to see a massive pump. And guess what, it's going to be bigger than the Binance pump, essentially, because these two Binance pump were only artificial pumps, and you don't really want to be not in a community, I should say, but you don't want to really follow artificial pumps, right? You want to do organic pumps, things where it comes back, corrects. I mean, you could see, I mean, look at on the RSI, right? Oversold right here, overbought. What happens when we're overbought? We come back and we enter oversold territory. Now, investors like to sell, they like to buy when you're essentially oversold, right? So anytime you're below 30, investors are going to be looking to buy, and anytime you're above 70, investors are going to be looking to sell, especially if it's a spike like that, right? If it's a spike like that, investors are definitely going to be looking to essentially sell. Now, we saw these spikes multiple times, guys, and these things don't lie. On the 4-hour time frame, boom, overbought. That's 3 times. Guess what happened? Dump. And I could do this again all day. I mean, right here we saw peak right here. Guess what happened? Boom, dumped. We came back up, made a nice little recovery. This was a second peak. What happened? Boom, dumped. So you can make these things all day. I mean, look what happened right here. Boom, we were overbought, boom, dumped. Now, of course, I wouldn't do this, of course, on the 3-minute time frame, because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, this works, you know, on the 4 hours, so I'm just gonna be trading right now on the 3-minute time frame, and you know, I'm just gonna make 100% every day, right? That's actually not how it works. I would not essentially do that on the 3-minute time frame. This works actually the best on higher time frames instead of lower time frames. So that's what's happening right here on the 4-hour time frame. If we have a look on the daily time frame, we can see that these EMA ribbons right now are getting tighter and tighter. And when they get tighter and tighter, that just means that a massive move is imminent. And if we have a look on the weekly time frame, no EMA ribbons yet. But on the daily time frame, guys, we can see that you could see that when we are above these EMA ribbons, we essentially come back down and retest these exponential moving average, and we always have bounces to the upside until we essentially come back down. But the second we come back down or consolidate, they get tighter and tighter, and they wait for the next big move. Now, I think the next big move will be to the top side. We're gonna have to see, and that's about it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like,